What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more solo Annie Lennox, and it's a bit of a bonus, meaning I did a few Annie Lennox solo reactions over the course of the holiday period, though those were holiday or Christmas specific reactions, and we actually haven't been back to Diva since early November, and of course I am trying to do the Annie solo normal reactions in conjunction or tandem with the live Eurythmics reactions. So yeah, there's a bit of bonus Annie, meaning there were a number of deep dives which didn't get any service over the course of the holiday period, but as I said, I'm just trying to keep this tandem going. So yes, bonus Annie, and we are returning to Diva 1992, and the next track is Legend in My Living Room, which I enjoy. There's a tension there in terms of, being legendary, but in the very domestic and perhaps relatively unknown setting of your living room. And of course, it seems to run in a different direction than the album title of Diva. Now, that being said, you could be a legend in your living room even if you're Annie Lennox, even if this is autobiographical. If it's not necessarily about her music career, it's, she's a legend in her living room as her child sees it, or, in the context of her personal life. So, yeah, I don't quite know what to make of the title, but I was amused by it when I looked at it. Let's give it a listen and see what I can catch. This is Annie Lennox. The tune is Legend in My Living Room, and it's from her 1992 album Diva.
When I was just 17, I ran away from home to be with all the pretty people, to be on my own. Yeah, bright lights and trains and bedsit stains, and the pavement's paved with gold, gold. And I believed in everything that everybody told
of advice for people out there. Breathing and drinking, keep them separate because it doesn't work when you cross them over. And when a beverage goes down your trachea instead of your esophagus. Nevertheless, yeah, it feels like this is autobiographical, and I feel like it's about the earliest phase of her career. She's talking about running away from home, and at first it's like, oh, like, that sounds like dark, and I don't know her full biography, so, the degree to which what I'm about to say is true or not, I'm not sure of. But then she says, like, oh, to go live with the beautiful people and to, go to the bright lights of the city and so on. So then I was thinking, maybe it's not like running away, like, problems at home necessarily, but like, I'm packing my suitcase of dreams, as she says, and I'm going to go make it. I'm going to be a singer. I'm going to, people are going to know me. And then, she says she gets there and everyone's telling her this and that, and she, like, in her naivete, she's believing it all, and she's thinking, oh yeah, this is all going to be exactly like they say, with the implication that it wasn't like that. And perhaps the idea of, Legend in My Living Room is, in one sense, like, not so much about, like, her non-musical career, but it's about her music career before, she really hit it, before things happened, and, the Eurythmics happened, at the very least. And then I was thinking, oh, she makes reference to, like, mother and father, and, I wasn't sure if that was, like, literal, but then the idea that, like, well, at the very least, if, my family, they know how hard I'm working, and they know what I'm trying to do, and, they think I'm good, well, then, I'm a legend in my living room. I feel like that interpretation is a bit more speculative. But yeah, it sounds like it's about her journey and the way that, she didn't get everything just handed to her. She didn't, just instantly become an overnight success and, just, accolades and fame and fortune came her way without any difficulty. So it feels like she's, telling her early story and how, long before the Eurythmics were world famous and long before, she is inhabiting the diva character maybe of this album, there was difficulty, and she was only a legend in her living room and, not beyond that. So, yeah, I'm curious. I didn't catch all the lines, and I do wonder, if I'm missing some nuance or certainly, some personal story here that would put it into clearer focus. But yeah, I enjoy, once again, as always, her vocal performance, big in some moments, smoother and more, sonorous in some other moments, and definitely fitting the sonic atmosphere. And in that regard, it was, like not a super energetic or fast tune, but not like a heavy or, ballad-like tune. It was just kind of, a down-tempo, but a bit intense and robust track. And I like the moments where it seemed like the intensity did ratchet up a little bit, and her vocals, were part of that shift. So, yeah, just another cool tune from this album. Still early days, but I am very much enjoying it. So let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.